I'm getting sick.
Sup, everybody? Sup. 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 You should know who it is by now. Anthony Fantano, internet's busiest music nerd. It's album review time. No track reviews yet this week. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I got some requests for this. Should I do a track review from this tomorrow? And if not, what should I review tomorrow? Before we get into this review, on the needledrop.com, Ghostface Killah has a new track out. Apparently he's going to drop a new album this month. Why? Obviously it's going to be a little too late to consider for my 2010 lists if I do think it's good, but I still want to review it, for sure. And also in regards to yesterday's review, I had a little email chat with Kids and Explosions, and he told me that y'all, when you went on his site to download his album, y'all broke it. Just be a little more careful next time, guys. Come on. Come on. I'm just kidding. He even said some of you guys donated when you picked up the album, and that's really nice. That's really nice for me to know that I can take you to some musician's website and you guys will be polite and wipe your feet at the door and be nice and behave yourselves. I like that a lot. I'm very impressed by that. You guys acted very mature. And this, yo, where's that 2010 list? Come on. Next week, brosif. Next week is when I start releasing all my lists. I will be doing a two-part video, 50 tracks that I liked, video about EPs, some videos that I liked as well, although there will be a slight alteration. I will not be doing a 50 album video just because that's going to get really long and really tedious. What I'm hoping to do is do a video where I talk about 25 albums and then take the remaining 25 that I liked and then put them on a list on the needledrop.com. Cool? Cool. Okay, this review touches down on an album I was looking forward to for a couple reasons. A song had come out prior to the release date that I liked a lot. And also, this is on Stone's Throw Records, which is usually a hip-hop label, and this is nowhere near that. So I figure if Stone's Throw is going to step outside of their comfort zone, they're at least going to do it for a pretty decent record. This thing is named after its frontwoman, Anika, and it's actually produced by Geoff Barrow of Portishead and the band Beak. Right from the get-go on this thing, I picked up huge influences coming from post-punk, from dub music, which I absolutely loved. Very eerie, messy, and pretty dark too. But as I dived into the record, I kind of noticed that every song, with the exception of two, I believe, are covers. I noticed Bob Dylan's Masters of War, Yoko Ono's Young Young, and tracks popularized by Greta Ann, Twinkle, Skeeter Davis, and the girl group sound is really popular right now. I'm just not sure if it's going to catch on in this style. However, I decided to stick with it here, give it a really hard listen, because female post-punk just has a rich history of churning out great covers. The Modettes doing Paint It Black, the Raincoats covering the Kinks' Lola, and who the hell can forget the Slits. I heard it through the grapevine. Essential songs. And I kind of looked for that same magic here. I was looking for any kind of magic, really, and I just did not get it. I liked the sound, and I liked the production. Very bouncy, dub reverb, the bass is mixed really high, sharp drums. This thing sounds like it was recorded in the 60s or 70s, honest to God. But my biggest gripe on this thing is I really didn't care for Anika's vocals. Her deadpan delivery does work on some tracks for sure. Young Young and No One's There are definitely examples, and the reason those songs work is because they rely more on attitude than actual melody or singing ability. However, in regards to the chart-climbing girl group hits on this thing, Anika's complete disregard for the original vocal melody isn't very flattering and just wouldn't keep me interested. However, we're talking about a seasoned record producer here, so I assume that the mistakes were left in for effect. I just can't say they're affecting me in a good way. For me, this thing feels too tired, too druggy, too weary, too taxing, just too amateur to keep my attention, keep my interest, just really get any enjoyment out of me from beginning to end. But I'm mostly talking this up because I think it's so odd that maybe some of you guys will fall in love with it for sure. After my Tonetta review, there were some people who just, their hearts were warmed with happiness after finding out about that guy. And, you know, easily this is as strange, as eccentric. I know there's not a middle-aged man dancing in a Speedo when you listen to this, but still, very strange, odd music. Anthony Fantano here. Let me know what you think I should review next, and if you listen to a few tracks on this, tell me what you think. Yeah. Anika, self-titled, forever.